So there's a reason why in the first video about hidden true crime, I immediately believed Lauren about Christina being a weirdo. And it was because this hidden true crime story came into my radar after what I'm about to tell you. I was already predisposed to believe that because someone within the Gorl World community was outed as not only a creepy stalker, but a Lolcow herself. And it was a shock to most, but it shouldn't have, because the story we know now was right in front of our eyes. We just didn't want to see it. But before we continue, if you like digging into bizarre beliefs, hoaxes, controversies, and overall entitled people ruining their lives, hit subscribe. We do this every week. Chantal Marie Sorold, aka Foodie Beauty, is a YouTuber turned Lolcow. You can find a lot of documentaries on her descent into madness, but today we are going to focus on one of the most controversial reaction channels that follow her streams and videos, and that will be French Fried Girl.
I'm hoping by kind of putting this out there, putting this in the universe, putting this online, that it will help keep me accountable and keep me motivated, which has been something I've always struggled with in the past.
FFG is a Canadian YouTuber whose beginnings on the platform were a weight loss channel, so she started following Amberlynn Reid and Chantal because they were also on an alleged weight loss journey. But once she realized the girls were not interested in bettering themselves, she focused on the wackiness of their personalities. Mainly on Chantal, she became a focal point on FFG's channel, and by then Chantal had gathered a sizable group of haters, aka subscribers who commented constructive criticisms to Chantal and got immediately blocked by her.
I schedule 3 minutes of ads for an hour. If you don't like that, don't fucking watch me or buy a membership. I'm done with the complaints. I'm done.
And they were all looking for a community, and some of them found it on FFG's chat. It all started very normal. FFG would react to a stream and talk about it. Nothing crazy. Granted, in the beginning, Chantal wasn't the deranged lunatic she is today, so that escalation was alive and we were all watching it as it went on. So at first, we could tell that even if FFG didn't like Chantal, she didn't hate it or wish her any harm. I'm gonna say that changed the moment Chantal got herself a boyfriend. Can't say his name because he strikes everyone who talks about him, so I will call him Crackhead.
Hello.
So Crackhead was as violent and volatile as, you know, a crackhead is. And for some reason, FFG knew him, or as she said, knew someone who knew him. That's okay. Because of this, FFG took it upon herself to call Chantal and send a message to him as well. Why did she call Chantal? Because Chantal was hinting that the crackhead was physically mistreating her and FFG was involved in a long relationship that had a lot of violence in it. So she wanted Chantal to avoid herself the pain and leave him before anything could escalate. Why did she message him? Because I think FFG thought she could speak his language. As in, he's Egyptian and she was born in Greece. She's mostly Canadian, so she was saying that he was like her brother and she was his sister, culturally speaking.
I'm speaking like a sister to you!
Yeah. You speak like a sister to
I'm
her.
speaking like a
Why you
sister!
speak about me? You don't know me.
Again, she's mostly Canadian, and by mostly I mean like 90%. I don't even think she speaks another language fluidly. Although she claims to speak perfect French, something a lot of people have debunked. But anyway, FFG thought she could communicate with an Arab man cosplaying as an Arab woman and convince him to stop being evil towards Chantal. Didn't work. They doxed her number in a live stream while mocking the messages she sent to them. I believe this was the very first time she went real life with Chantal, and this was the beginning of a crazy rivalry and hatred between the two of them. Second time FFG went real life was when Chantal had a fashion show. But because Chantal is stupid, she worded it incorrectly. We all thought it was going to be a parade, as in outside. Well, FFG went there, and once she saw no parade, she decided to investigate more and found out it was a fashion show in a boutique. She went in and stayed. She even talked to Chantal and her then roommate, Pete. We all thought it was hilarious and even pathetic because Chantal at the very end invited FFG to go for some dinner together. By that time, the two of them were mortal enemies, so yeah. Weird. But the sheer fact that FFG saw no parade but still went to see Chantal? Yeah, that was weird too, no? I don't know why I thought it was funny when it happened. When we already know the most important command among lolcows. never go real life. And here's FFG doing it again. Something to note here. FFG's number was doxed and it sucks for sure, but she made a lot of money on super chats after this happened. And also she recorded the fashion show, posted the video on her channel and made a live stream on that video going into more details with more super chats pouring in. Safe to say, Chantal has brought her a lot of money. The third time, I believe, would be when she befriended one of Chantal's childhood friends, Shannon. Shannon was the one who, during a live stream, told Chantal to stop it with a crackhead because he was a violent guy. Chantal got mad at her for blowing the whistle to her audience and blocked her from her chat.
My friend's in danger. Let's put her in even more danger. Being a fucking asshole friend. Piece of crap. Sorry, I'm just really fucking pissed.
Now, if I remember correctly, it was Shannon who approached FFG first. But FFG opened the door to more conversations and to have a cordial relationship as long as Shannon will bring the Chantal stories from the past. And that's what happened. They even went live one day. There were more times when FFG went real live.
Hey y'all! Welcome to NDG, my neighborhood. We're standing at the corner of DeCarry and Queen Mary, and right down there, just down there, 5 minutes from here, is the Orange Julep. Ooh, I'm feeling a little thirsty. Should we pop in and say hi? So, you remember when I was telling you guys how I knew where she was in the corner because she was filming at that Shoppers Drug Mart and then talking about Starbucks, and I said, wow, they share the parking lot with something that I know very well, the dispensary. Let me show you what I mean. So you got the Shoppers Drug Mart where she filmed. Then you've got the Starbucks right over there. And I'm just going to pivot around and show you what's on that side. What do you think the one plant that they sell over there is? Uh-huh. That's right. You know what the one plant is. And that is the parking lot. And that is exactly what I was saying, why I knew she was going to the dispensary there. So anyway, your girlfriend, she's on her way into the dispensary today, and there's an employee, a man, standing on the outside of the door, washing the windows. And I just, en passant, I open her channel and I just go, hey, by chance, do you know this person? It's Cornwall. It's a small place. And he goes, yeah, I've served her. And I go, okay. And I just walked in and I bought my shit and I went back to my car and I came back to Montreal.
But the fourth time is the most important one. It's the one that made her channel, made her reputation, and ultimately made her bed. BBJ was Chantal's elderly cat that was severely neglected by her. This is by her own live streams, by the way. Again, Chantal is very stupid.
I'm trying to keep an eye on Casey just because before she got on my lap, she was on my butt rest. And like sort of moving to get up onto my lap, and her head was shaking a lot. Like you know how old people do? You know how like old people do? Where like yeah, she's definitely got the shakes. She's definitely getting the shakes. That is concerning.
The cat is fucking fine! Jesus fucking Christ, you fucking people are just goddamn tedious! Like Christ, just shut the up, she's fine! The cat is fine! She's fine, you idiot! Off! Shut up! Just leave it, just fucking drop it! Just fucking drop it! Drop the fucking thing!
We could see the conditions the cats were in, and not only that, but after Chantal bought herself another boyfriend, she wanted to ditch the cats to move to Kuwait. The youngest cat, Sam, was rehomed, but Chantal wanted to get BBJ euthanized because of her age.
BBJ, you're not going in the suitcase, you're going in a cardboard box. Cardboard box? It's probably a bag, Zeta. I think pets get buried in bags. Deal with it. Death is a thing.
There are more clips of the cat suffering at the hands of Chantal and the other dude, so the community was disturbed, angry, and filled with impotence. We couldn't do anything about it. Chantal had already set a date with the vet to get the end-of-life consultation, but a day before, something happened. Someone from her chat wanted BBJ and went to get her. There's a video of Chantal saying goodbye to the cat, and we also saw a man at the end of the hallway taking the cat with him. We were puzzled, but at least we could imagine the cat was now safe. The next day, we learned the truth.
Let me tell you something. Chantal has a sibling, and I have a sibling. She has a sister, I have a brother. Her sister would kill her if given the chance. My brother is always down to do ratchet shit with me. Just so we understand the difference between, you know, siblings and siblings here. So that, everybody, was my brother at the bottom of that staircase. French fried bro coming through, getting BBJ. While your girl Frenchie was not far away with full disguise on like a fucking sociopath. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, BBJ is in the familia now. We'll put it that way, okay? Am I keeping BBJ like in my home? No, I'm not a cat person. I have a dog. It's just not my thing.
So FFG went to Chantal's house and got the cat.
Oh my god.
The person contacting Chantal about BBJ was a woman named Amy Flowers, FFG's sister-in-law. This is what we were told, by the way. Amy and the brother took BBJ with them, and FFG was going to take care of the cat's vet bills. Later, FFG dropped the nuke on Chantal.
BBJ's kidney enzymes are higher than usual. She has chronic kidney disease, which they're calling stage 1. Her thyroid enzymes were also elevated. Normal numbers are 60 and her number was 74. So the problem is that puts pressure on the body and causes hypertension and weight loss. In her urine analysis, she has a urine infection, and they said it's pretty bad. She's also going to start injections for her arthritis.
This created a bunch of back and forth videos between them, making FFG a lot of money because we were all on her side, you know? She saved BBJ from the horrors of Chantal's care. Super chats were given towards the cat's bills, presents, foods, toys, and at first there were videos shown about her. This rescue happened in February of 2023, but near the end of the year, FFG began to get annoyed about people asking about the cat.
It's like I have said for a year now. Any updates, whether positive or negative, whatever change there is, I will let you guys know that RIP BBJ. If there was even a downturn in a condition or something pops up, I will let you guys know. BBJ is living better than ever and thriving. And some people, it seems, don't like that, but that's on them.
Something understandable. The cat deserved a happy life and we thought she found it at FFG's brother's place. Okay, now, people asked why she didn't want to have a BBJ, and it was because FFG is a dog person and she really doesn't like cats.
Am I keeping BBJ like in my home? No, I'm not a cat person. I have a dog. It's just not my thing.
Years passed and BBJ's super chats kept pouring in. For her Christmas presents, a Gucci collar, there were calendars giving with BBJ's face, whatever.
Slay me up. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, girl. May she enjoy many more years in love and happiness. Yeah, absolutely agreed.
This all changed when FFG's very own brother came clean around mid-2025 and vomited all the truth. Are you ready? He's not married, he doesn't know any Amy Flowers, he didn't get the cat, he just picked it up because FFG paid him to do it. BBJ was living with FFG all along, and the final thing he said, BBJ died late 2023, around the time FFG stopped giving pictures and videos of the cat. Now, FFG is someone who will go live for 3 hours straight almost every day, but once this was all uncovered, she disappeared for a while until she made a live stream, a very short one, saying yes, the cat passed away.
BBJ did pass away, okay? But this fucking October 2023 bullshit is absolutely ridiculous. BBJ has now passed away. Not October 2023, for fuck's sake. I want to apologize to you guys because I always said that I would tell you if she passed away. And you know what? To be honest, if all this hadn't fucking kicked off, I don't know if I would have said anything for, I don't even know how long. I really don't.
Never said when, never mentioned how the cat died and where it is today. She refused to answer any questions and just play the victim card. She then told people that the entire month of December's livestream super chats were going to be towards an animal association. But how many times has she gone live in December? Again, this woman who claimed to have a job and went to school to become an accountant at the same time was live streaming for hours almost every day. And now? Could it be she's not live streaming because the super chats were not for her pockets? Most likely yes. And the fact that the audience was cut in half, this was a streamer that could easily get 6k live viewers when Chantal was melting down, and now she's like in 1.5k at most. And this last Chantal chapter has been crazy with the demonetization, the new cat situation, her apartment being doxxed, the fake divorce arc. Yeah. Watch her as we enter January and she will be live for hours almost every day to collect those sweet super chats again. And I'm pretty sure January will solidify her Lolcow status because she promised the entire month is going to be an expose for everyone. All the content creators criticizing her were gonna pay.
All I'm going to say now is that I'm not saying now because I've been told not to. A day will come, and not too far, inshallah, where I'll be able to talk and I'll be able to shred one by one all these motherfuckers who are so obviously playing this game. And I will also verbally and otherwise shred the little motherfucker who started all of this. Until then, I stay silent. Just keep giving enough rope for people to hang themselves with. That's how I'm doing it right now. I've been advised to. But wait, you stupid pieces of shit. In this, I'm not talking to you guys, you know what? Wait until I can speak. That's all I got to say for now, okay?
Ew, this is so cringe. Guilty.
And talking about other content creators, I have to talk about at least 2 of them that I was not watching because FFG demonized them so much I was repulsed by them. One of them was Zachary Michael. FFG claimed Zach was an animal abuser. No evidence shown, just her own words. Words I believe, by the way. I don't know why. After all the BBJ stuff was finally revealed, I decided to search for information myself, and oh boy, were we manipulated. Safe to say, Zach cared for the dogs like any good dog parent would. And funny enough, FFG went after Zach because some pills the dog was getting.
You know what? Maybe if Zachary Michael had spent a little less time worrying about you being happy or not, he would have had a little more time to focus on the fact that his dog needed to be medicated, and then maybe the dog would still be alive today. Okay, that's it. That's my last snark, but also true. Fuck you, Zachary Michael.
Now, I want to be clear. I think the clip on its own is enough. Like, I don't think I need to add any commentary to express how insane FFG sounds in that clip, but I'll do my best. Now, it's important to note that I've only had 2 dogs while being a YouTuber, Judy and Poe. And I'm gonna need her to clarify which one she's talking about in this situation because your weirdo story doesn't make sense, whichever dog you choose.
Completely forgetting she was giving her dog 12 pills a day, putting the dog into kidney failure, which ended the dog's life. Projection. She was projecting here. The other creator is an interesting one, the one she has gone the hardest from the very beginning, Charlie Gold. If you go to Charlie's channel, you will quickly understand why FFG wants you to avoid her like syphilis. Charlie has a catalog of videos exposing FFG with evidence, text, tweets, pictures, and videos, something FFG is basically allergic to. I believe she wanted to fight Charlie Gold, like punch her in the face in real life. But by now, I expect nothing from her. FFG is basically Chantal's reflection, and that's the reason she could read her like an open book. She was just looking within. And just as I'm writing the script for this video, FFG posted a very personal letter from her mother who passed away a few years back. Why? Why would you expose something so personal? It gave me J-Lo vibes when she showed all the love letters Ben Affleck sent her. Kind of the reason he left her for good, you know? And the letters just say, be a better person, please. I'm gonna die, your dad is gonna die, and you will be all alone with your anger. Again, why did she post? Did she even read the letters? And her tweets are protected, by the way. Not everyone can respond. You know the type. People who love to throw stones but hide behind a wall when it's time for them to receive it back. Now tell me, how is this not a lolcow? What do you think? Leave me your thoughts in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a like or a dislike, it's okay. And subscribe, it's completely free. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I will see you the next one. Stay safe.